You gonna help Mark? Huh? Go.
What's up, Patches?
Come here, Patches.
See, you gotta have support here. That's right, Patches.
I know.
You tell him, girl. Yeah.
Good job, Mark.
I got it, Patches.
He's cheering you on. Who's back?
Back.
Mark is
I've
back.
done absolutely nothing. I've been in Spain for 2 weeks eating tapas and drinking wine and being a bad boy, but
Let's see. Hey.
but I'm down a pound. There we
You
go.
lost a pound. Lost a pound traveling.
Literally.
Week 1. How you feel?
Good.
Good?
Good.
So you made it back from Spain?
Yes, 2 weeks in Spain was a good time of lots of walking and paella and tapas and stuff, but I wasn't perfect on the diet, but I did. What was cool is like just tracking the stuff. It is for anybody when you do diet. If you start tracking the food, you start to know it's like, oh man, I need to avoid this and that, because that's one of the things you have, like the food you love, and you're like, oh, that food actually isn't that bad for me. I can focus on that, and then you get the other ones, you're like, holy crud. Sorry, spinach artichoke quiche from Barnes & Noble. We will see each other in a few years because of the fat content. You start seeing that. That was probably the best thing because, you know, for you those that didn't know, we did our like startup video before New Year's, and I spent 2 weeks in Spain. And the thing is I didn't get the exercise. I did a couple exercise routines he sent me in my hotel rooms and stuff like that, and I could really feel, because I asked, I was like, hey, give me some stuff so I can kind of prepare my body a little bit, because I haven't done any exercise like this for a long time, and so I did. I'm like, oh my god, like he's like, oh, like 24 minutes. I'm like, yeah, 24 minutes before you die, and then but it wasn't that hard. And I look at it, it's like the second time I did it, it was easier. That's right, ladies.
Looking good, Mark.
I'm taking too. I'm taking. Anybody's got a chance.
One. Perfect. 2. 3.
You'll know when you get it right, because that hamstring in the back, you're like, whoa. Here we go.
Feeling it now?
Yeah. 4. 5.
Good. 5 rows. 2. 3. Nice.
Oh yeah.
4. Feeling it? There it is. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Hamstrings on fire?
Yes.
Nice
Very
work.
much on fire.
Nice work. First workout, real workout done.
Yeah,
right?
his first real workout. The other one was like, this is a weight. This is your belly.
He did good.
This is your belly on Burger King.
Oh, yeah.
His sprinkler system went off. Can you believe that? This place is dumb. What's going on, man? Need some help. Just the fact that I was starting up made me feel better about myself.
Sure.
That's one thing about any exercise program. Like, once you decide to do it, you already feel better. But the thing is, don't just feel better about it. You actually have to do it.
Yeah.
And, we had our first couple workouts, and then I started teaching again. Mm-hmm. And, I had my huge classroom, and I could already tell a difference in my mentality and my physical state after 2 workouts. Probably it's more mental because you don't see. I mean, I know I'm still gorgeous, of course, but I'm more gorgeous than I was before. But I could already tell like a difference mentally in how my mental and my physical kind of went together. How I could be more energetic on the stage. I mean, I teach like 600 people. It's a huge stage, and I'm up there, and I'm like, I feel so much better about it. And we worked out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And yesterday, Thursday, before I went to work, I was looking in the mirror. I'm like, oh, I think I can see something. Obviously, you don't lose weight that fast or anything like that. But I was like, oh. Yes, I feel like maybe there's a difference. My wife didn't see anything.
Yeah,
my kids are like, my youngest like, Daddy, you're built like a punching bag. So I'm like, okay, well we still got a ways to go.
But even if you feel different, that's good. Like a lot of people say, well, I don't know if this is just placebo effect. Well, if you feel better,
yeah,
then
you
great.
can't beat that because you're not like freaking yourself out. And that, for me, that's one of the best things already. Like after 1 week, I'm like, I feel better.
Yeah, awesome.
I know. I probably haven't lost any weight or anything like that, but I feel.
Well, you did lose a pound.
Oh, I did lose a pound. Yes, in 2 weeks in Spain of awesome Spanishness, I lost a pound. So that's a good thing. But it was like I just feel happier about myself. Feel happy about what I'm doing. I already am sleeping better.
Are you good?
Like, I wasn't as sore as I thought, but you said you didn't. Yeah, you didn't go hardcore on me. Next week I'll be crying.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah. So I always like to ease people into it. I need to judge how well you can take a workout. Obviously, I don't want to have to use my CPR training. So with all my clients, I really ease them into it. And some workouts even feel like, I'm sure like the first workout for sure, you were like, wow, we're already done. It didn't feel like I did that much. Because I know you've done some pretty intense workouts like Insanity and that kind of thing. And I'm sure you were expecting like that's how hard I was going to throw you into it. But I don't really go that hard right away. Because I don't want you miserable. I mean...
Because then I'll turn people off.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was one thing. After the first time, I'm like, dude, that was it.
Yeah.
And then I kind of thought about it. I'm like, yeah, dude, you haven't really worked out hardcore for years like me. So it's probably a good idea. And I kind of thought about it. And I'm like, and the next day I'm like, ooh, I feel some pain here and there. I'm like, yeah, it probably was a good idea. And that's the thing is I think a lot of people, when they start these diets and exercise programs, they're like, I'm going to do hardcore. I'm going to do double Insanity morning and night. And they get like 3 days in. They're like, I can't move.
Yeah.
And they're like, then they quit. And I think there's a nice lead into it, and it's also mentally for me. It's it's like, hey, this is for real. This is the first step. You can't jump right in. You need that mental stuff to go there. So now I got an idea of what we're going to be doing. Yeah. Okay, the weightlifting we're going to do, the exercise we're going to do, the boxing, the cardio, stuff like that. I'm like, all right, I'm getting kind of a feel for this.
Yeah.
And I think that really is a good thing.
You will lose weight leading into this if your nutrition's locked in. Nutrition is everything.
And that's been one of the toughest things for me because I've been good with getting the calories, but like getting the proportions right. Yeah, the macros was really tough because it's like sometimes it's like, oh, your fat's done by noon. You're like, wait, you need to cut this back. Like that's why I got those egg beaters to really cut. So then I'm like, wow, I can get my egg stuff in the morning because I have like an egg sandwich.
Yep.
If I have the egg beater thing like that, it's like, wow, I can cut out the fat.
Yep.
From that, and that makes
or you can mix one egg with some egg beaters, so it still tastes a little good.
Yeah.
But that's exactly right.
No knock against egg beaters.
Yeah. I hate egg whites. I just have to mix them with regular eggs.
Yeah. I'll have to do that.
But you're already learning, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think I told you in the beginning, don't expect perfection because it took me 3 months. And I didn't have anybody teaching me. So you guys are going to learn this. Even if it takes you 3 weeks to get locked in, you're already doing 100% better than you were. Yeah.
Because it's right. I mean, you can exercise all you want, but your nutrition is shit. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, I admit to myself, I need to work better on the nutrition side of it.
Yeah.
This week, I would give myself a C for nutrition this week. And in Spain, I would have given myself a D+, C-.
Okay.
But the week we came back, I was an A.
Awesome.
It was focusing. But here, I can tell, like, I'd say a C for what happened, but the mentally side of it is like it's trending upwards.
That's great. What's your favorite type of thing that we did? Because that's going to help.
I thought the boxing thing was fun. For me, I've always liked cardio better than lifting.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
And because for me, Because I know that they always say you have to have the combination of cardio and weightlifting or resistance training or whatever the technical term is. And for me, it was always like I want to do the cardio and then I do the resistance training.
Right.
Yeah, it was never like yes, let's go lift, and then cardio.
Yeah.
No, it's always been like
most people are the opposite, but that's most people. People who lift probably need more cardio. People who do tons of cardio need to lift. And the reason we need to lift is the more muscle mass you have, the higher your basal metabolic rate. So the more calories you're going to burn while you're sitting here. Yeah. If you just do cardio, your BMR isn't going to be very high, and it's going to be even tougher to lose weight. Yeah. So muscle mass is good. That's why we do resistance training. Yeah. Next week we're bumping the weight quite a bit. So you're going to definitely feel it next week because the weights are going to go up. So as you guys saw, Mark is back from Spain. He had a good week 1. I really don't know how his weight's going to do. It all depends on how his nutrition's locked in. I will say one of the things I'm really encouraged about with Mark is in our interview, he talked about the mental benefits he's already getting, whether his weight has gone up or down this first week. He's really feeling better and mentally things are clicking. And that's good, because just being 100% honest with you guys, and I know Mark's gonna watch this, in his workouts, I wasn't sure how much he was digging it. We talked about it in our interview, and he said he was just being very focused on the task at hand, which is a good thing. So hopefully I'm making the workouts fun enough for him and interesting enough. As fun as workouts can be, I know that's tough, especially when you're out of shape and you're just getting started. But I think it's really key to keep people mentally plugged in and doing different things so that they can keep progressing and not look at it as such a chore. And right now, I don't know if Mark is there. I think he might be, and I shouldn't speak for him, but just getting my thoughts out on tape for you guys. It seems to me like he might be looking at it as a chore, but he's seeing the mental benefits. He's sleeping better. He's feeling better. He's already feeling more energized in class. All that's promising. He was down a pound after coming back from Spain. Whether he lost weight or not, who knows? Weight can fluctuate a couple pounds a day, so who knows? This next week is Monday weigh-in is going to be very telling. I'll be interested to see how that reads. But I'm very encouraged, and I'm looking forward to the weeks to come. I think Mark's going to do great. Well, good week. Thanks, week 1, man. You're on your way. I'm excited for your Monday weigh-in. So the weekend's the hard part. Staying locked in on the weekend. It's the tough part.
Laser focus.
That's right.